Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is Realms of the Earth chapter 5 in Geography class 6. First of all, I will solve some question in book. Let's start. What does the picture shows? The picture shows the green forest. Second, to which realm of the earth does it belongs? It belongs to biosphere realms of the earth. What is its importance? I think so, student, you can do this yourself. Okay. Choose the correct answer and fill in the blanks. A continent that lies on both sides of equator. Answer Africa. Second, Africa bound by the sea in the north. North. Third, the dash separates Africa from Asia. Suez Canal. 4. The shape of the Atlantic Ocean is like the alphabet. Answer S. The atmosphere approximately extends up to 1000 kilometers. State whether true or false. If false, correct the statements. First, about 71% of the total area of the lithosphere is covered by water. Answer true. It is true statement. Second, Antarctica is smaller than Australia. False. True is Antarctica is larger than Australia. Larger than, not smaller than. Third, Europe is bound by the Atlantic Ocean in the north and the Arctic Ocean in the south. It is wrong statement. I mean to say false. Answer is north, south, west. Europe is bound by the Atlantic Ocean in the north and the Arctic Ocean in the west. Indented coastline provide excellent locations of port. True. 5. Wind always blows from low pressure areas to high pressure areas. It is false statement. Right statement is higher pressure areas to low pressure. Wind always blows from high pressure areas to low pressure areas. Okay. Fill in the blanks. The deepest point on the lithosphere is Mariana Trench. Second, the Panama Canal separates North America from South America. Third, the Indian Ocean is the only ocean being named after a country. For warm air is lighter while cold air is heavier. 5. The biosphere consists of biotic and abiotic kingdoms. Okay, student? After that, I will solve D question. Match the columns. Column A, column B. Asia. Answer is largest continent. Second, Antarctica. Frozen continents. 3. Pacific. Larger ocean. 4. Nitrogen. Most abundant gas in air. 5. Carbon dioxide. Greenhouse gas. Okay. I have done some question in book. After that, question answer in notebook. Realms of the earth. Answer the following question 10 to 20 words. First, name the landform features that separate Europe from Asia. Answer, Asia and Europe are adjacent continents that form a landmass called Eurasia. The term Eurasia is a combination of Europe and Asia. Asia is separated from the continent of Europe by the Ural Mountains, the Caspian Sea and the Black Sea. Which is the smallest continent? By what other name do we often call it? Answer: Australia is the smallest continent. It is commonly known as the Iceland continent. Third, why does the earth appear blue from space? Answer: Earth appears blue from space because a large part of earth is covered with water. For name the five layers of the atmosphere. Answer: the five layers of the atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. 5. What is the relationship between air temperature and air pressure? Answer: the atmospheric pressure decreases when the temperature of a place increases. Temperature increases result in heat being emitted from the area. Emitted from the air. The warm air expands since the molecules in the warm air become lighter. There is less force exerted on them. What is an ecosystem? Answer: the biosphere is made up of distinct zones, each with its own climate, plant and animals life. These are called ecosystem. Answer the following question in 50 to 70 words. Why is the Atlantic Ocean the busiest ocean? Answer: the Atlantic Ocean is the busiest ocean because it's major trade route connecting Europe, Africa and the Americas. This is due to its extensive coastline with many important ports and harbors, facilitating the movement of goods and people. Two question. Describe the composition of the atmosphere. Answer: the Earth atmosphere is primarily composed of nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and trace amount of argon 0.9%, and other gases are a small percentage of water vapor, and various dust particles are also present. Answer the following question in 80 to 100 words. What is the importance of the lithosphere? Answer: lithosphere is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rocks and minerals. It is covered by a thin layer of soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, deserts, plains, valleys, etc. 2. How is the hydrosphere useful to us? Answer: we rarely think about the rule of the planet that keep us alive and takes the hydrosphere for granted. The major importance of the hydrosphere is that water sustains various life forms and play an important role in ecosystem and regulating the atmosphere. Hydrosphere covers all water present on the earth's surface. 3. Name the components of the atmosphere and describe how they are useful to us. Answer: the components of the atmosphere are carbon dioxide, hydrogen, argon, helium, and ozone. The components of the atmosphere are useful to us in various ways. First, nitrogen is required to maintain the fertility of the soil. Second, oxygen is gas that living being breathe. Third, carbon dioxide helps plant to produce food in presence of sunlight. Four, ozone protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays. 4. Why do you think we should maintain the balance among all the realms of the earth? Answer: there should always be a balance among all the realms of the earth because this is how life of all forms will sustain. Otherwise, a small disturbance will create havoc on the earth. It can be understood in the context. of pollution in many water bodies of hydrosphere, which is one of the realm that has taken place from last. Think and answer. Why do air temperature and pressure decrease with an increase in altitude? Answer. At higher elevation, there are sorry there are fewer air molecules above a given surface than a similar surface. At lower levels, since most of the atmosphere's molecules are held close up, gravity air pressure decreases rapidly at first, then more slowly at higher levels. Okay, student, I have done all question in this lesson. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe. Okay, student, Allah Hafiz. Bye.